find a sprig of mistletoe.
No.
So,
I was,
are we ready,
I was-
friends
Yes.
and compatriots?
I was gonna ask if I could try to buy one before we left the town to go and do our
I don't
thing,
think
and then
these
I
people are
remembered.
selling shit to us.
Well, and then I remembered that Set gave all of his money, or all of their money, to Triste. So
Go
I'm broke.
ask.
So,
I'm broke.
last we left off, our party had reached the town of Parnast. Found it in a sort of disheveled state, as the skeletal dragon wormlings that Triste had unleashed had come to this place to attack. It. Now, after doing some investigations and stocking up on some supplies, you realize that you do have a little bit of a time crunch, for within the next hour, the castle, Skyreach Castle, which is docked off of the cliffs at the edge of town, will be setting off and heading out.
And did we decide alter self doesn't change your clothes?
It does not change your clothes.
I don't need it to, because I'm wearing the clothes of the person I want to alter self into.
Yeah.
I'm wearing their armor.
This is okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Well,
what
I
I
was
was thinking. I was like,
wearing
is
armor.
the armor count as their clothes, or?
I'm currently not wearing the armor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was gonna say that might be problematic.
I'm turning Varicia and Zilver invisible. That
Before
was
we do
part
that,
of the agreement.
before we do
Yep.
that, it comes to me now that we know that there's a dragon in there, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Should
Do
we?
we?
Should
We
we ask
think
around?
there's a dragon in there.
Should we ask around about it? See if anyone here knows about it.
It's a dragon.
Is there any way to know who's
I know,
not
I
with
know,
the
but
cult?
dragons have subspecies. Not all dragons are the
All
same.
we,
We
all
may
we
need to.
do, Varicia, is go in there and kill it.
I am surprised you live this long with how careless you live your life.
It would be nice to know if it was a specific type.
Do
Mhm.
we even
prepare.
have the time to ask around?
Good. I think we have an hour.
We have about 40 minutes.
Yeah. Triste goes,
Yeah.
I mean, we could do a quick question, like asking people, but the big problem here is that, as Raph was pointing out, we don't know who's part of the cult, and how we ask the question could end up getting us in trouble before
We
we've
know-
even tried to get into the castle.
We know two people who are not part of the cult.
I mean, we can try asking him. I mean, we're still at the shop, so I
Yeah.
just turn to the shopkeep and I go, "Hi. So, I need to ask
Yeah.
you something real quick. In the castle, we know that they're collecting a lot of treasure there. Have you seen any dragons other than the horrible things that attacked the town just recently? Have there been any other dragons that you've seen?
1 second.
Yep.
Excuse me. Well, we hear rumors from them that maybe there is some kind of dragon that guards their hoard. They've chosen. They say it is a white dragon, I think.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that's really helpful. Okay. Yep.
I'll send-
help us with that.
I'll send a message to Triste
I
and
don't
r-
think
you
say,
do.
Triste, that dwarf said something about a white dragon mask. Think there's a
Mhm.
connection?
Mm-hmm. She's like, oh right, this is a message. Yeah, absolutely. Definitely connected. She like points at the robes and goes, Talos the White.
Gotcha.
What did he say? That he didn't have anything to help us with it?
Yeah, he doesn't have anything that would help with that.
Are some of us still in chains, or did we not do that? I think we were in chains at one
You
point.
absolutely did that.
I think I was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
So,
no,
Taking
me
Raph
and-
out of the house. He's getting
Yeah.
tied
Yeah.
up.
Me, you, and Harvey are sitting in the cart chained up, waiting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It.
Well, we
also-
look chained up.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
Yeah.
I have this. and she'll pull out her component patch. I use the cast spells, but it doesn't look like I cast spells. It doesn't really make me look like someone who does it. It's just a bag with stuff in it. Do you have
Yeah.
anything more striking? Like a crystal I could use or something?
I mean,
Because I am a spellcaster, and she'll look at the group.
Trista
So
is
far,
just
just
like
blinks
raising
at
her
her.
eyebrows.
So far, just blinks like sure, Faricia.
this guy's just kind of like going, okay. Let me double check.
The best part about this is they don't know Set is a spellcaster now yet.
Yeah.
Does Set know he's a spellcaster and that he needs a focus?
Probably not.
Not yet.
And
Set will
is
figure
he
that
the-
out in the middle of combat.
I
And
think
is he
that's.
the
they'll be
preferred pronoun
confused.
for Set.
I think
Yeah,
that's
They. Billy just
Um,
doesn't know how to use they, so
I
they
think
fuck
that's
him up.
just.
Yeah, they're
That's what-
they.
That's what I was wondering because
Messing that up. Yeah,
I
they
think
are.
that's just
they.
everything. They
Yeah.
Everything a spellcaster learns upon learning spells.
Yeah, so I should be able to use most of my spells, but like a one because there's only one I have that's a material component.
And
There you
don't
go.
prepare that.
It's
It-
not. It's druid. You don't prepare anything.
You do. Every
Mm.
long rest.
Oh,
have-
you
can
choose
do
how many you
prepared
prepare.
spells.
Sorry, right. You have access
Yeah.
to all of them, but you have to pick them. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that. I've only got 2 level 1 spell slots anyways. I'm not worried about that right now.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Damn.
So Var's just going to leave.
I have this staff
the
here that
shop.
might be useful.
A what?
A staff can
Yeah,
double
we
its
will
hit
walk
and
out.
stuff.
Raphael will try to be getting your
What
attention.
does it look like?
It-
What did he pull out?
He pulls out this just long staff. It doesn't look very much like it would be a spellcasting focus, but it does have little carvings in it.
Do you have anything shiny you could tie to the end of it?
No,
Like a crystal
unfortunately,
or
we don't get call for spellcasters around here.
You know, you can always ask Zilvar for her mithril clasp,
I don't know what
I
the
guess-
fuck that is.
or
Do it.
or a horn that she has.
A what? Oh, she has a
A
horn?
dragon's a dragon's horn that she has. Well, a half dragon.
Where the fuck did she get a dragon's horn?
It's a-
Cyanwrath.
Yeah,
Are
she
you
chopped
looking
off
for
his head.
something
Yeah.
shiny or something an arcane focus? And Lil is just speaking.
An
in
arcane focus.
we
Nice.
don't really have much as far as spellcasting things here. We don't really ever get call for spellcasters in these parts.
That's fair.
What? I hate. Can you at least sell me another water skin? I have to. My spell requires a cup of water to cast.
Oh, sure,
I
and
don't
you can
have
use
an
the
arcane
well
focus.
outside.
I'm going to need more water in case I run out.
Okay.
I need to be able to carry
How
one.
many water skins?
I assume I already have one. I'll just get a second one.
Yeah.
In
He,
chat,
he gives you a
Eldritch.
second one. It costs 2 silver pieces.
Okay. Can you break a gold?
Sure. And
Alright.
he gives
Yeah.
gives you 8 silver back.
Zilvar just looks at Raph after he casts this message, and she
Wrath
just
is still out
answers
in the
it-
cart.
Yeah, I know. Zilvar
Yeah.
left the
Oh,
The building. Yeah.
I didn't know that. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, she just looks at Raph after he casts this message, and she just answers out loud. No.
So, by the way, just so we know, if we don't rest, I'm not going to be good for a lot of fights.
Are you still inside?
I'm out. I have one rage left.
Yeah.
Mhm. Are you still inside
Trista
the building,
goes,
or are you
I
talking to
mean,
everybody?
I'm talking to
We-
y'all. Yeah.
All right. So if we're back outside of the building, Trista just goes, I mean, we only have an hour to get on there, so that really isn't a question of whether or not we're doing that. So
Yeah, we need to find somewhere on there to rest. Can't we
Yeah.
call it down?
How does
I
tree stays
mean,
alter self plus
maybe-
clothing look? I mean, is it 100% convincing? Sorry to cut you off.
I would ask John Luke that. I think the answer would be yes, because it's literally the clothing, and I have their face and mouth and voice. Like,
You
Yeah.
do have the banner specifically to call them down.
to call it back down.
I guess
Mhm.
specifically, I'm thinking, are there
Okay.
any damages from the fights, and do those need to be fixed? Do we think? I don't know if
We didn't cast it until after the fight. I think.
Test what?
The
her
question
clothing. Is there anything
Clothing.
that might give it away? I don't know if there's a check I could do to see if Raphael looks and's like, hey, they might notice
Make an
that you're-
investigation check.
I just realized I am
like
worried because she
something's
got
not
stabbed.
set right. Like maybe one of the badges is flipped upside
Make an
down.
investigation check.
Right. All right, not bad.
Mhm.
Not
I think your
zero.
GM
at least.
rolled. Oh, never mind. What the fuck?
Yeah.
That was slow.
Forever for it to roll.
Ooh.
I always have to double check my modifiers,
Hmm.
Same.
even though I know my stats.
I don't because
There is
I
a little
two
bit
monsters.
of a. There's a little bit of damage. But setting things up right, you could easily hide it.
Or if someone had mending.
Does
Well,
anybody have
Cinnamon-
mending?
Now that if there's nobody around, I'd say, hey, do you guys think we should fix up this armor? Would Talus
No.
come to the castle looking slightly disheveled?
No.
Oh,
I don't know how these guys work.
Did you want to fix up that plate armor we found?
Hey,
What do you mean?
It looked a bit shabby.
It looks fine enough.
I mean, kind of rusty.
She's wearing it right now.
Well, it looks great. It looks great decorative, but I mean, look at the joints. There's a little bit of corrosion.
is it rusty?
It works.
They
just
must have been
fine.
very old.
It works just fine right now.
It's not too rusty.
Where'd
but
we get
also,
that
it's
from?
not very quiet.
The
The armor?
The cabin.
house.
That's the armor's not going to be very quiet at all.
Yeah,
No.
that's what I took off my armor while we're invisible, so we can put it on
We-
when we're on there.
We can give Zilver those. You guys think we should give Zilver those shoes if she's going to be invisible to help on stealth?
Tree Stay looks at Zilver and goes, "Would you wear the shoes?" And she points to the
No.
elven kind that she's wearing.
forgot.
Okay.
Sorry.
I will wear the
Oh
shoes.
shit.
Disgusting.
Hey, someone's finally gonna use Mira's boots.
Oh, I've been wearing them the whole time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, because I only have +1 to stealth.
Uh-huh.
I have
Yeah.
+2 to stealth.
I have plus
And-
But
one
this-
and disadvantage.
I have +4 when I'm raging.
So,
Yeah.
are you
so
guys
I
heading
think-
to actually get onto the castle now, or are you going to wait and rest?
Should we, if we go on now, it will look less suspicious why we're calling it down? Because we
We
don't
That's it.
really know why they call it down.
We could
talking
also
I mean, probably to load
rest
treasure.
at the moment, and we can get there fairly quickly. due
What are y'all
to
talking about?
The
We
spell
can't
that
rest.
I have.
What kind of magic do you got, Zilver?
Hmm?
That could help us get there. I feel
Would
like this
you
is
like
our
to
only
know,
chance,
Weather
right?
Boy? Sorry. Wouldn't
Saying
you
that a
like
lot
to know?
lately.
Well, if it means we get to the castle or not, yeah, I think we'd all like to know.
Yep.
You can't argue that logic, can you?
She's going to cast Find Steed and summon a giant undead bat.
That can't fly.
Oh, that's gnarly.
It can't fly.
What?
Big holes in the wings.
Yeah, its wings are
Like
so
one-
fucked.
Again, I might have to save my my one rage for the if we fight a dragon.
Yeah.
is what I'm saying, because I won't be great any
Um,
fights before that.
What do you guys think we'd be able to rest on the castle? Raphael, try to point that out.
Potentially.
Maybe if we
Teresa,
can
have you ever
find
been
somewhere
on
to
there?
hide. No, unfortunately not.
I could make 3 of
Um,
us fly in an emergency if we need to get to it secretly or something, but only 3.
I think we just bed
I-
down for the night. We'll call it down in the morning and just see what we can do. Worst case scenario,
Oh,
we're
maybe-
calling him down because we got attacked, and
Maybe
hey,
I'm
we just managed
misunderstanding.
to get here in the morning.
I
Yes.
believe
Mhm.
we are overthinking this.
Maybe
And we
Hayden's
should-
misunderstanding. I thought the castle was coming down on its own in an hour.
No, 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 no,
No,
no.
it's up.
It's
down
down
now, and
now.
it's leaving in an hour.
Oh,
It is leaving
Yeah.
Parnast in an hour as well.
Yeah, we don't know when it's going to come
my
back down,
bad.
so we need
College.
to
Well,
actually book it.
We could.
Can
I mean,
we
theoretically,
retcon
it,
Raph's
Didn't we-
rejections and be like, just ask Triste, are they expecting Talus or anything? Can we risk it? Are we fine?
I believe you all are overthinking this.
Well, we could ask when the next time it is coming down. Naturally.
Yeah. Triste, go find
If it comes down tomorrow, we could
well,
very much
the
wait
thing
till
is
then.
that we can wave it down at any time.
God,
True.
It's just whether or not that will look suspicious. That is the only question I
Didn't
think.
we hear
Because
from
we have the
someone that
banners.
the banner didn't actually work? That they were just lying about it?
No, the banner works. The emblem on the banner didn't work.
Oh,
Didn't
okay.
matter.
Yeah, it was the emblem thing.
I think we should just get on the-
Noted.
island right now.
Harvey, what do
Um,
you think?
Good talk, Harvey. Shut the fuck up.
And
rabbit.
I just think it's a it's a very interesting predicament.
Triste goes, okay, all right. I think getting on there is our top priority. Looks at Vreesey and goes, I totally get the how tired you're feeling. If we can find somewhere to hunker down on the on the castle, it's a big castle. We should be able to find a quiet corner somewhere to just hunker down and hide. Then we could at least get that
Alright.
rest in.
If that's
Because
what you
once
think,
we're on there,
then I believe you.
we're on there. Yeah.
Yeah.
But not
All right.
once.
Mhm.
This is the point of no return. I feel like metaphorically.
Yeah, I agree.
Where are
She
you
goes,
going,
I know.
Silver?
How do
The
I?
castle.
Is there anybody? How much time do we have before it leaves? Never mind.
40 minutes.
We don't have time
Yeah,
for a
it-
heist.
Yeah,
No.
it's less than an hour.
No, I think
Let's
we
rob,
just
let's rob the cult. This is a cult town. Let's rob the bank. Fuck these guys.
all right. So I think we go. I think I'm going to be when we get maybe I don't know 10 minutes away from getting there. I
Mhm.
turn Vreesia and Zilvera invisible with my
Question.
oh yikes.
During this hour,
Actually,
during this hour we have,
Mhm.
I could try to attune to the boots.
You could.
oh
They
absolutely. I
require
give you the
attunement.
boots.
Do
yeah,
they
they don't
require
They
require
to?
don't require. Just wear them.
No.
Nope.
They don't.
I just give them
Yeah,
to
they
Hell
don't
Vreesia.
yeah.
require attunement.
Hell yeah.
It's kind of like
Right.
Pull on
that
my regular
robe
shoes.
that Morak has.
Yeah,
Mhm.
this does not require attunement.
So
So I will be turning Zilvera and actually I realize and I look at Raph and I go, actually Raph, would you be able to use a little zhuzhing? Could you please, Hayden, use a level 3 spell slot to cast invisibility?
On how many people? Is invisibility
Just 2.
second level?
Yeah, it's a second level
Yeah,
to
so
do
who
1,
else?
and we need to do 2.
Also,
My bad. Yeah, who else?
Vreesia and Zilvera.
also,
Done
like,
and
another
done.
question.
Yep.
This
High five.
this hour of time we have,
Mhm.
could we use it as a short rest?
you
it wasn't
could
a
use
full
it as
hour.
a short rest if you wanted to.
We haven't been doing anything for a while.
You haven't been doing anything too strenuous. I would be willing to let you have a short rest.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm
Thank
not
you.
gonna look a gift horse somewhere else. Yeah.
Because I know you can recover sorcery points. We can recover spell slots from the warlocks if we're missing any.
Yeah, I think
Yep.
my new character sheet
And
doesn't
monk
have any
can
resources
recover
gone.
focus
And
points.
I was like, ugh.
I have 59 health. Good lord.
Like, should we all be like really out of resources right now? I must have not carried over my resource use to my
Oh.
new character sheet.
Also, I'm just spamming Fiendish Vigor until I get
Yes.
until I roll the 2 4s.
Okay.
So you're a warlock?
Because like, it gives me 2d4 plus
Yes.
4.
Yeah, she's a
Yeah.
level 1.
If I do it enough, it'll eventually become 12.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you want me to roll this?
No. Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. Oh, by the way, Harvey sent me his character sheet.
Okay. Cool.
I've played Matt 3 times in this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
All right,
So, you are traveling to
I'm rolling a hit die.
this, the Skyreach Castle.
Yes.
Also,
Oh.
if Raph so much as tries to cast
Damn it.
invisibility on Zilvar, she will be dodging out of the way.
Double.
High five.
Hey, I'm
High
full.
five.
Double damn it.
I'm full. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Wow.
So how do we cast invisibility? Because it requires touch. It's a rule. Not
Yeah,
my fault.
good luck. Good luck.
So I look at Zilvera and I go, "Do you want
Wait.
us to leave you behind? I don't have the resources to turn you invisible, and still have enough to be good in a fight."
As you're talking, I sleight of hand try to
Uh,
poke her in the back or something.
Make a sleight of
Because
hand
it's-
check.
I was also going to just hug Zilver all of a
At
sudden.
advantage because she's distracted, right?
Yeah, do so.
Zilvar's just like, Varicia, get off. of
Oh
me."
fuck! Why am I? I shouldn't be proficient in that. I think I didn't change
Don't
my.
you have a +5 to stealth?
No, sleight of hand.
I don't
Oh,
remember
sleight of
being
hand.
proficient in sleight of hand. I might
Yeah,
not
sleight of
have
hand, no.
changed. I
Mhm.
should have changed my background back to what it used to be, urchin.
Also,
But my deck should
Treat-
be +2.
Yeah.
Just so you know, we can see through the walls.
Nice.
Is that
God
okay?
fucking damn it.
I'm zoomed in, so
I
let
have
me know when
look.
it's fixed. Also, Triste, did you use your
21.
magical cunning for today? I think
My
you did.
wait, what?
Think
Your
you
magical
did, yeah.
cunning.
No.
To recover a spell slot. That takes
Didn't
a
you
minute.
do it after? Didn't you do it after the fight with Zilver's sister?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah.
That should be fixed now.
Oh, that's why I don't have any resources burned. I fucking didn't fight.
Yeah, you got put down immediately.
Yeah.
We're like, what the hell's going on here?
Zilvar
Oh.
literally is just getting hugged by Varicia, and she's like, get off of
and,
me.
and then suddenly we're invisible.
Yeah.
I second guess myself. I am proficient with sleight of hand. That's a +5.
Okay.
21,
Oh,
24.
Also, John,
Yeah.
just so you know, Varicia now has 120 feet of Devil Sight.
Nice.
What?
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Let me fix your vision then,
Riley.
I think.
Yeah,
Tiny
So does
Rav.
Aya.
nice.
If you would ever look at Aya's character sheet,
Hey,
Do I
maybe
have
if,
a
you'll,
polar bear?
There
if you
go.
keep reminding me, I'll remember eventually.
I've literally sent you her sheet literally reminded you so many times. To
Keep
look at
doing
her
it; it'll eventually work.
sheet.
Is there a window right here, John?
Yes.
Your mom.
Okay,
Also-
I see a polar bear.
Also,
And I
did
see
Zilver
something
take off
here.
her armor to stealth
Yay.
better?
No.
That is not a polar bear.
That is not a
Sorry.
polar bear.
If
That
if
is
you
an
have your
ogre.
armor on, it's a straight roll instead of an
It's a
That's
what?
fine. I will take.
That's
a
an
straight
ogre.
roll.
Ah. I can't fully see the token. I can only see about half of it.
So,
Yeah.
Oh, that's
What
also
is
an ogre.
I'm little.
I'm
So-
blue, da ba dee da ba da.
So, a
Oh
lo-
wow, it's
Hi.
life
yeah.
size
Yeah.
Raphael.
Yeah.
a lowered
love it.
drawbridge
Yeah.
spans a foggy moat. Beyond the drawbridge is an open portcullis, and beyond the portcullis is a covered gateway leading into an open courtyard. Large figures loom in the gateway, but you can't quite make them out. Triste,
Mm-hmm.
as you, I need you to make a history check real quick.
Sure. Hold on.
Oh,
Well,
shit,
that's.
I remember-
Can I have advantage if it has something to do with the cult?
Yes.
There was also
Thank you.
one more thing I wanted to do before we went up
Oh.
here.
Yeah.
Disguise kit.
Oh. I wanted to use my Oh, I needed to purchase another disguise kit or replenish one. I think
I-
I did that.
I-
last time
you
I
did
rolled.
that.
replenished
You
it.
did that last.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I
you
wanted
already
to.
did that.
I wanted to use it to make Harvey, Set, and Raphael look beat up.
Okay.
That's literally
Oh, yeah.
exactly what I was thinking at the exact same time.
Yeah,
I
nice.
was like, oh shit, we didn't.
And on the
This
trip
guy's-
up here.
Please roll
Cool.
at advantage. If with the
Yeah,
half action
do
marked
so.
off, if
I
you
will
don't
wait
mind.
till John tells me.
Of
You
course.
you get advantage.
Okay.
Lovely.
D20 plus 5. Advantage.
Advantage.
Yeah.
16.
Glad you
Good.
had it ahead. I'm glad you had it.
16. Nice.
So 16 overall.
Yeah, 16.
Do you want-
16's pretty good.
Do you want me to write that down?
Write that down. So, Triste, with your 18,
Yep.
you remember that in the cult, in situations like this, there would often be passcodes to to ensure that your character would be able, your character was cleared to go.
Mm,
Thankfully,
Serious.
you do remember what the likely passcode could be.
Yeah.
The one of the go-tos is Tiamat, our mother and strength.
Okay. As Triste starts approaching, she does the little like, secret
Mhm.
handshake like sign in the air of the
Yeah.
cult, and then yells that phrase out and goes, "What was it? Was it the hunting lodge was attacked? I've got some prisoners."
Oi, kid, come in. And you are allowed access.
Oh fuck yeah! I walk through while yanking on Raph's hand and just kind of gently trying to pull you over here.
Mhm.
Yes, Varisia,
it really
you
hurt.
disappear into the ring, correct?
Well, no, my canary is vamped out of existence before we came up here.
baby! Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and we're invisibly.
Yeah.
That had made it look
Yes.
like the three of them are chained together, so they all kind of like stumble forward a little bit,
Okay.
and Set is constantly flexing against the chains as
Mhm.
if trying to break free of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah.
How about this, John Luke? You move us into the courtyard until you need to have us be paused and letting us know what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
How are we
Also,
plan?
since we're being stealthy, do we need to roll stealth?
Yeah, the people who are invisible roll stealth checks with advantage.
Except for
What
And
is
the
it?
without disadvantage.
Straight roll.
Yeah.
Watch this, y'all. Thank God that's not me.
13.
Oh, I thought that
There
was
are
you,
three
you
on my
holy.
I know, right? 12.
Ah,
12.
Word.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Cool. So,
I barely did better than you.
With a montage.
yeah.
Hey, at least I'm constantly rattling chains while attempting to like break free. So
Yeah.
mhm. So you pass. Oh,
Oh, they're gonna hear you. Both of you.
If it's ogres that we gotta worry about, nah.
The intelligence
mean,
level,
hmm.
the wisdom, yeah.
And also,
they don't
kind
seem
of
to
noise we'd
take
be
notice.
making wouldn't be
Yeah.
really detectable,
Uh-huh.
would it?
No, it wouldn't have been.
Clink, clink, clink.
Well,
There's a-
it's not
there's
even
a
noise,
lot
it's just
of-
like signs of being invisible creature.
Yeah. There's a lot of things going for you in this situation. But you are allowed into the courtyard. And you see walls of solid ice enclose the courtyard. Another courtyard partially overhangs this one and is held. Oh god. Something happened.
what?
Uh-oh.
Okay.
What happened?
Yeah.
My roll 20 fucked up. But
Ah.
let me finish what I was saying and then I'll
Yes.
walls of solid ice enclose this courtyard. Another courtyard partially overhangs this one. It is held aloft by sweeping arches of ice that soar to a height over 100 feet. Doors sculpted of ice, fitted with iron hinges, lead to various outbuildings. the main keep on the far side of the courtyard from the gate towers. See
Ooh, that's a lot of
here.
ice. Well, if we didn't know
Anybody
it was White
who-
Dragon before.
Anybody who
Is Felicia
wishes
sneezing?
can make a perception check.
Fuck yeah,
Yay.
Greasy is getting
So,
cold.
yeah.
I'm
And
And
double
while
check
you
what
do
my
that,
perception-
I am going to real quick reload my roll.
Damn, okay. 22 on perception.
1!
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I
21,
need to
Triste.
reload. Yay,
rolled a
technical
one.
I got a nat
difficulty.
Triste.
20. Be nice.
Tuesday is
Yay.
on high alert. I don't trust
Greasy
anything.
is just shivering.
Triste and Silver just on.
It's a
super high
cold
alert.
area.
Yeah.
It's not fun.
I need to get me a ring of warmth.
Yeah.
You can steal it from Aya if you somehow find her.
Steal from Jack Nyarston.
Yeah, steal it from Jack Nyarston.
Okay. So, let me see here. Get back to full screen. Roll20 does kind of slightly,
Suck sometimes?
yeah, and with very big maps, it's not very good, especially with my browser. So,
Which browser are you using?
I'm using Opera GX.
Yeah, doesn't that
Is-
sell your data like a lot more
Don't they
than
all?
usual? Well, I mean a
I
lot
thought
more than
I
usual.
thought Chrome and such did that.
Chrome does.
Chrome does
Chrome
it pretty
sucks on
badly.
Roll20.
Chrome does
Yeah.
it. I know
Mm,
something is fishy with Opera GX though.
Is there
It's
a good
mostly
browser for
their
roll?
data.
I
Yeah.
use Firefox for Roll20.
I
Mhm.
use
I do
Firefox.
too.
It's so much better for Roll20 than Chrome.
Okay.
Because I have
Um,
issues sometimes with like lag.
That's
mm,
exactly why I don't use Chrome anymore.
So, let's see here. Yeah, Zilver, and Zilver, you're the only one who spots this. You see hidden
What? Holy
in
shit.
the shadows of the overhang courtyard, across from the main gate, is an opening in one wall that leads to a spiral staircase made of sculpted ice.
We could do anything.
She's going
Shit.
to lean down, kind of near Triste,
Mhm.
because she doesn't have like message or anything. Rip Silver and her no cantrip ass. Anyways, she's going to just whisper, that she's found it
Hmm.
out.
Triste just kind of gently nods while looking around. And Triste goes, like, right before you leave, Triste just like kind of goes, I don't know where the fuck to go.
Are there other people in the court?
Here.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Around real quick.
Yeah, are there any people in the courtyard?
At the moment, not right now. You do see a number of crates that carts that have recently been offloaded.
Looks like treasure.
Looks like once
And-
was treasure.
Are there
Mhm.
guards patrolling the walls?
Not patrolling the walls, no. At least you don't see any guards patrolling the walls.
And are we seeing people actively in this courtyard? Is this like an active courtyard?
This is not active at this time.
Okay.
That's good.
Not as if I would know with a 1.
Yeah.
So,
I think Triste, like having heard the idea and hearing Zilver walk away,
Yeah.
would just sort of go that direction. Like she has nowhere in particular. Like there's some double doors over here that look big and probably
Mhm.
important, but
You can see
man,
one
I have
over
no
there.
idea.
Wait, before
you-
y'all go that way,
Yeah,
before, can
you
I
can-
peek my head in here and tell what the fuck those are?
sure if you want.
Oh my god, so much delay.
I was asking, you can see Zilver?
No.
Oh,
She told me where she was going.
did she?
Yeah.
Through a whisper.
Yes.
Oh, I know that, but like, did she point out the direction or anything?
She said
She said
straight
this
ahead.
Oh, I didn't hear
straight,
that. I
yeah.
legit just didn't hear that. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Riley, it's fine. Your ADHD makes it so you don't.
It
hear a lot of
does.
things.
It really does sometimes.
It's rough. Anyways, do I roll like a nature check or something? What the fuck are these things?
Yeah, make a nature check.
Oh, nature?
Can you
Yeah, make a nature
try
check.
start off describing it?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what
Yay.
the fuck does she see over there?
Oh, you know. You don't see it,
Okay,
so.
cool.
I know.
Well,
Well, that's why you shouldn't get to learn of it.
Zilver. Gotta get this back up. Such. What you see in the middle of this frosted glazed room stands a 9-foot tall table carved out of stone, surrounded by 3 giant sized chairs, also carved from stone. A fat iron cauldron etched with runes rests upon the table, and on the floors in the far corner sits a large iron chest. A male stone giant gazes into the cauldron while a female stone giant sits nearby.
Cool.
Hmm.
Walks away slowly.
You opened the door?
That
No, she
reminds
just
me.
peeked in.
Okay.
Yeah, through the window.
Yeah, she knows better than to open a door when invisible, and also a giant is a giant. She's not gonna fuck with that.
As
I'll
you
whisper to
walk
Triste.
away, one goes,
Mhm.
"What was that?"
Oh.
It must have been the wind.
It must have just been that clanking of chains from the
Mm.
prisoners.
Yes, Varicia?
Do you think we should ask for directions?
Triste has the most horrified look in her eyes, and she just kind of tilts her head towards the direction your voice came from, and she goes, I'm so scared.
Oh no.
Could probably
Um,
see, so if there's snow on the ground, then you probably
This is
see
fair.
Edward's footsteps.
Is there snow on the ground, or is it just icy?
It is just icy. Oh,
Okay, alright.
mm,
I need y'all
Yeah.
to know. Harvey's blessed damage is up to 297.
oh God.
Nice.
I forgot Harvey was keeping track of that.
And his mitigation is
awesome.
up to 39 from saves.
Jesus. I think Triste just keeps heading towards the stairs, trying to look as like confident as possible, even though she's absolutely horrified that, this is as close as she's gotten to actually, like, I don't know,
Oh.
dealing with the higher ups, the real higher ups.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I head straight for the stairs with everyone in tow.
Mm-hmm. Give me one moment.
Woo, stairs.
I am.
Question. As we're walking through here, and what does it look like they're unpacking from these carts?
Treasure. And it's
Really?
not like they're unpacking like them and distributing the treasure. They're taking crates and moving them somewhere else.
Okay. So it's like, as we're walking by, there's nothing like interesting like in there.
No, not at this time.
What? How do I know they're treasure then?
You see a few droppings, scatterings of coins.
Okay.
Droppings. Damn,
Yes.
we've seen shit everywhere. Me at work. Man, I'm just
I'll
seeing
be honest,
shit.
I forgot what our goal is here.
To wipe them
I'm
out.
just here to kill a dragon.
I mean, pretty much destroy everything, kill the cult, get the treasure back, theoretically. That part's a little less important to Triste,
Yeah,
but
yeah, that part's a little less important to Zilvar. She's like, there's a dragon. I could kill a dragon. And no, that's just Esper thinking. I want to kill a dragon. I desire to kill
Yeah.
dragon.
Probably best to realistically
I
like help
killed
cripple
a
him.
blue dragon wormling as a level 1 sorcerer. Do you not understand the power I feel? That thing stood no chance.
Be like, goal 1 is get somewhere we can all talk and hide.
Yeah.
Find
Yep.
a closet
Mm-hmm.
or a bathroom.
Give me one moment. I'm actually actively switching over to Firefox right now, so that we don't have as much of an
Okay.
issue.
So am I.
Cool.
Because
Same.
for fuck's
Because
sake.
my fucking roll 20 is so laggy.
Yeah.
Almost
Chrome is-
unusable.
Yeah.
So
Never been this
and
bad before.
It's the size of the map. I can tell you that.
Mine's still holding up fairly well, so.
Where
Mhm.
am I logged? Oh.
See here. Oh god. Give me dark mode, please. There we go.
I'm blind.
There we go.
Okay.
Alrighty. Back. And you guys are going up the stairs, correct?
Yes.
Yes. So let me put you here.
Yes.
Get you all in here. Oh. Come on. Oh. Still a little laggy. God.
Yeah.
Yep.
-2. Don't worry.
That just tells me that
Map
whenever in the future I probably need to take these massive maps and just kind of size them down a little bit.
Drop them.
Yeah. Or subdivide, slash them
Yeah.
into pieces.
Yeah,
That'd be good.
which is annoying because I'm probably going to have to do that also with Dungeon of the Mad Mage whenever I'm working on it again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Every single one of those maps are massive,
Compared to this one, even?
Mhm.
even compared to this one. And it's 23 levels of just massive maps.
Why the fuck are we in the water?
Don't.
Because
No.
we're getting shoved.
I'm moving you. I'm moving you guys.
We're in the water! We're drowning!
I never learned to swim. I'm
Zilvar
sitting here.
might know how to swim.
I'm
Might.
honestly thinking your sister has followed us to finish her mission and she's gonna get roasted in a dragon breath attack. That's what I
you-
imagine immediately.
You asked Zilvar.
I
Zilvar answered.
Zilvar could be wrong.
Zilvar is never wrong.
Oh my goodness. I am gonna enjoy taking your, what do you call it, arrogance down. I have
She is very
Never
confident
wrong.
in all of her answers.
Yep.
And she's
Okay,
For the
where
most
does
part-
that?
fairly truthful.
I think that's exactly why it's so fun to play tiny little pranks, because you're you're never I don't
That makes sense.
I cast Noogie on Raphael.
know.
I cast
Navarre is so arrogant.
kills him. Raph says that and everyone just looks at him.
Raph is falsely arrogant. You all know he lies all the time. He's scared all the
Courtyard,
time.
where the fuck?
It
Oh,
feels
we
like
know.
he's overcompensating for something.
Wait. Oh, there it is.
He's
Okay, cool.
shrunken forever. Of course he is.
That's so sad and pathetic.
It is. It's like the person that created him did that.
There.
Poor
That's
fella.
where you guys are now.
I'm really enjoying Raphael.
Raph's good.
I love Zilvar. I want her. I want her to be happy, but I also like making her suffer.
You don't seem like you want her to be happy.
So-
Tracy is gonna when
As
we
we're
get
walking.
near the top. I want to let Zilver
Mhm.
go through the door first, specifically.
Yeah.
Oh
Uh,
yes, yes. You want the
Yes.
scary paladin to walk through the door first.
Yes.
Yep.
She walks through the door
Uh,
first.
The invisible
Now the question
paladin.
is,
turns
Oh.
around.
we've gotten
There's
Mhm.
past the guards and centuries of this place. Should we put away our ruse?
Triste shakes her head. She goes, "I want to get us to the wherever the dungeon is." She goes, "Theoretically, I know the dungeon's down, but I mean, we need to find someone to take us there. I want to get us to the dungeon, get you guys. Well, she looks at the non-invisible people. You guys thrown in the dungeon, and then I'm going to stay there." And she puts her hands up and makes air quotes. She goes, "Torture you for 8 hours so we can get some rest."
You could.
She goes,
Stay.
"We can probably get left alone." Hmm?
Yeah, and I could drop
There
a
are
mage.
ogres out here.
Oh
Could
my
probably
god.
ask one
That's
of them.
perfect. We could.
Okay.
They are very stupid.
You could tell them to take us to take them to the dungeon for you, and then
They
Yes,
are almost
okay.
on the level of Raphael.
Mhm.
Harvey could cast guidance on you. You talked.
Would Harvey be so kind as to cast guidance on me?
not in
Riley?
this situation.
Why not?
The prisoner is not going to cast the spell.
No one's around us.
If nobody
Yeah.
No
sees
one's gonna fucking notice.
No,
I
what
don't
I'm saying is
see
we're in a tiny area where no one can see us. That's what I was
Mhm.
thinking before I go out there.
Guidance.
Okay.
Just around the corner.
carrot. How loud is
That sounds like a prisoner speaking.
it?
Definitely specifically.
Specifically, a prisoner speaking.
Remember, spells have verbal components.
Okay,
loud.
but
Okay,
like,
Sure.
While
I'm
you
gonna go
guys-
out there then, dragging
While you
everyone.
guys are discussing this, Set will
Mhm.
look towards Triste and go, "You got this," and I cast the cantrip guidance.
Dankeschön.
So,
Smack. All right.
Yay.
Don't touch
Jesus,
me,
okay.
prisoner. But
Oh, good. Yes. So Triste is dragging everyone behind her visually, just so
why
we
do
all
you
know.
have
and
guidance?
Because I was just
Why
given it
not?
by Set.
No, I mean, why does Seth have guidance? That's
why
the
not?
Druid.
three of us
Set's the
have
best.
guidance now.
So,
guidance.
more.
It's gonna
So-
turn into a guidance circle jerk.
Yes. I
But
need
Zilvar staying
to
out of
ask
that.
John Luke something.
Yes.
The way these ogres are standing around, does it look like they look like on the map, or are they just kind of hanging out?
It does look
Because they
kind
look
of
like
like
they're waiting to do something.
not quite. They're sitting here, practicing javelin throwing.
Oh, all right.
So you
Well, I
see
stay along
them.
the wall then.
Yeah.
What are they
Triste
throwing?
as
Trees?
Oh!
Chalice the White.
There's
Yeah.
just giant hay bales that they have with like wooden boards put on. Like,
Nice.
oh,
Prisoners.
I missed.
You be quiet.
So
You're the
Triste
prisoner. Smacks.
snaps her fingers a
You are
couple of
no longer
times
invisible.
and gestures to one of them
Mhm.
while dragging the prisoners
Yeah.
behind her.
What?
I need to take these prisoners down to the dungeons, and I need to teach them what happens if they mess with the cult. She just smiles slyly. She goes, "Can you please take me there?"
He kind of looks confused, scratches his head. Do we have a dungeon?
Oh fuck.
I don't think we do.
Triste slowly squints at him and goes, "After all this time, you guys didn't bother to build one?" She starts getting angry.
Well, to be fair,
Give me a private room so I can torture these prisoners. And she's
okay,
gesturing violently at them.
there's guest rooms. You can have the one of the guest rooms. Do what you want with it. Down south, and he kind of points to the southern, like doors down,
Rooms.
down
Yep.
here.
She goes, well, which one?
Any one of them. They're not being used.
She like takes a deep breath in and goes, thank you. And she turns around and starts dragging them towards the middle one, and just as they
Bleeding
get closer, she just
cultists.
kind of hurries a little bit.
I swear, every week they get hoitier and hoitier. Don't understand why the boss let them.
Wow, I
Ooh,
know we're
that's
not-
interesting.
I know we're
That's
hiding
an
who we
interesting
are.
tidbit.
Yep.
We'll have to remember that.
Yeah.
Don't know why the boss
What
let
was it?
them in here.
Yeah.
They
That's what
mentioned
he
that they
said.
have a boss. Yeah.
I just couldn't remember that. I didn't know if I caught the exact phrasing of the end
The
of it.
giant.
He didn't. He was trailed off as soon as he said "let them." So,
Yeah.
if you sat
Yeah.
around to
So-
listen, he was grumbling about letting them use the castle.
Mm-hmm.
Letting them.
Okay.
So I'm sorry.
Use the
Use the
castle.
castle.
Letting them
Use
what?
the castle.
All right, cool.
Yeah, if I just sit by them and to listen for some ambient chatter, I
Yeah.
want to
Mhm.
know what I just pick up.
Mm-hmm.
That right there.
You do learn a couple of things.
Ow.
You do kind of learn that the way things are going, the boss of these ogres is actually a cloud giant. And the cloud giant is right now working with the cult. They're still kind of confused why the cloud giant would help a cult of dragons, but they're like, well, the boss pays us and feeds us, so
Hey,
best
John,
be doing order. Yeah,
I have a suspicion
yeah.
about this, and I want to ask about it.
Mhm.
Vericia has a nature proficiency.
Yeah.
Can I roll a nature proficiency to see if she knows, like, at least some stuff about white dragons?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
because
got
then
there.
if it's a high, then I'll ask this question.
Okay.
Silvar, what are
Roll a
you
nature
doing?
check.
Zilvar's exploring.
No. You risky.
Exploring in plate armor.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right,
That distance was like 2 stealth rolls.
all right. So what do you think?
With a 14? Yeah, go ahead and ask your question.
White dragons.
So don't white dragons end up subservient at times?
Often,
Ayo.
oftentimes,
the-
yeah.
Yeah, aren't they the only
Mm.
chromatic dragon that does that?
Yes, and they're more bestial than most of the other dragons.
Alright.
Mm.
I'm getting a suspicion that the cult isn't the ones in charge of this castle.
Mm-hmm.
After
Wow, really?
learning about the actual fucking residents of this place.
Yeah, the ogres told us that. I think.
So, I imagine you guys go into this room,
Yes.
and Vericia, not Vericia, Zilver, you're just hanging out and wandering
She's gonna
about.
peek around here and stuff just to
Mhm.
look around.
Okay, let's
she
everybody
see
let
anything?
Silver die.
Stealthily.
Mhm.
Yeah, she's as stealthy as she physically can be.
I have no idea that she's in danger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Does she see anything of interest here?
at the moment, no.
Okay. She's fucking off then.
I'm gonna stay around these ogres for like 5 minutes and then go
Mhm.
meet up in
Yeah.
the room.
Mm-hmm.
So I leave the door open until I get confirmation that Zilver and Vericia are in here, and then I will go and close the door.
No, Zilvar wants her own room. Let her have her own room.
Absolutely not. So not in the fucking like lion's den here. This is not the
Zilvar
time
can
for
handle
personal.
herself.
We're not in a
space.
tavern.
No, this is
Zilvar
not about
can
handling
handle
yourself. This is
herself.
about not letting them know that we're here until it's too late for them. So, to pass the time and make it look less
Mhm.
suspicious that she's keeping the door open, She's going to. I just would like everyone who's a slave to be over against the far left side of the room, so you're out of sight. And then I grab. I'm guessing this is probably a stool beside me. I grab the stool and start throwing it around the room, like in frustration, trying to look like I'm losing my shit, being like angry. Yeah,
Say, could you?
just-
We need a few exclamations. You dare fight the church?
Triste, you know you could always just beat up one of them.
Triste like grabs the chair and just starts slamming it against the ground. She goes, "I know that I could hurt them, but they're my friends, and I don't wanna."
How loud did you say that?
They're across an entire courtyard. They're not hearing shit. They see me through the door, and that's it.
Who's in these other guest rooms?
Who knows?
They did
They-
say they were empty.
They still deserve.
Oh, well, there you
well,
go.
at least one of them still deserves to be at least somewhat.
But yeah,
in-
Varicia, you don't really get much else as you listen in on the ogre. Ogres, they mostly go back to their practicing.
Yeah, I was just staying over here for like 5 minutes, and then I
Mhm.
make my way into the room.
Cool.
How long do you need to keep this up, Tristan or Talus? Why do
Tree-
you do how long?
The moment that I hear the footsteps coming through the I don't hear anything. Shit, Varicia, do you let me know that you're coming in?
I'm going
Tap
to
on the
make
shoulder
my
or
way
something.
into the room and then just
Yep.
start casting thaumaturgy. To
That would drop your invisibility.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm in the room.
Yeah.
Not against the door. I'm in the room, and I'm just going to start making the sounds of tortured screams that I've heard from my past.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm like, wow, that's really realistic. I closed the door. Okay, cool.
Zilbar
That's definitely
just
good.
nods along, calming. Good
And she's just like, that sounds really realistic. Well done.
Don't
Trista
encourage
goes,
me to- don't
That will
reward me for
finally
this.
undo
Oh.
the chains.
Yep.
Wrap them back around their arms.
Trista looks at Vreesey and goes like, no, but that was that's perfect. This is exactly what we need. Do you think you could keep it up for another 2 minutes and then have it trail off like they're falling unconscious, that sort of thing?
It's concentration for a minute, or it's a duration up to a minute.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So I just
I
cast it a
know
few
for
times.
Riley, it'll work.
Mhm.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right.
Whenever that happens, Triste settles in. She just collapses into the corner on the bed, and she's like, "Oh my god."
It's not
Isn't
even
it-
been that long of a day.
This isn't
She's
a
just
wizard,
like-
right?
Yeah,
I'm emotionally exhausted.
Does the door swing in or out?
the door swings in.
Set is gonna sit up against the door with their back against it,
Mhm.
just kind of lean against it.
The back wall is actually kind of a clear sheet of ice that shows a balcony.
Oh, shows a
Hmm.
balcony like it's a wall and we can't get to the balcony.
It looks like a wall and you can't get to the balcony. Do you touch the ice?
Do you guys see that? That's so weird. I don't touch it.
Yeah, it is weird. Raph, what do you?
No.
Do you touch
I'm
the
so
ice?
Scared here. No.
Raph said that
Raph
they
said-
touched the ice.
I'm still tied up. Nobody's let me out yet.
No, Seth's already taken the chains off.
Yeah.
Seth said that.
No.
Yep.
Raph would totally touch the ice. What's going on here?
As you touch the
Why
ice,
can't I-
the ice disappears and you can go out onto the balcony.
Oh.
Like there would be like a stumble, like oh shit. What the hell?
Oh.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Catch him
I
and
didn't break
grab
it.
him by his wing stump.
After about a
That's terrible.
minute, the ice comes back.
Yep.
John?
Oh.
You,
Did
you
anybody
put
come
my,
out there?
You put my token in a wall. I can't move it to the
Oh,
door.
sorry. 1 second. Let me fix it.
So is Harvey. Harvey
Hmm.
has fused into the wall. He's gone.
I thought I fixed
No, Harvey is here.
No,
dresser
Harvey's
or
in here.
something.
You're the one that's stuck in the wall partially, Raph.
Can I have
Thank
control over
you.
Harvey's token?
Yeah. Oh,
Are you
yeah.
not? Are you able to move?
I need. I
No, I'm
need
not
to get.
able to move.
Okay, 1 second.
Something's weird because my health bar is up and it's moving now, and my token is in a different spot. So maybe I need to refresh.
Oh, you are now in front of the window for me. Okay.
I just moved.
Yep.
Raph.
Ah, thank you.
So
Uh,
what's the plan here, guys?
I can try to
Just-
go and explore a bit with she.
Hmm.
I mean, yeah. Okay, yeah. Triste like goes. I mean, yeah. Do you think you'd be able to? She looks at the boots and goes, "Yeah, you'd probably be able to be stealthy enough. Maybe figure out where the." She thinks about it. She goes, "God, I don't know what to do. Kill the dragon. Kill the dragon. Right. That's the primary goal here, or is it? Or do we need to take care of whoever this like boss air quotes is?"
Probably that one as well.
Oh God.
We
Right.
probably have multiple targets to deal with.
Should we
Yeah.
try see if there's a way to drop the castle control room?
I think what we need is not necessarily to take out the
That's just-
boss that quote unquote
Mhm.
owns the castle, so much
Yeah.
as the key figures of the cult. Like the dragon, the new white worm speaker that got the job over Talos the White,
Mhm.
and maybe a couple of more,
Mm-hmm.
kind of put them
But
into
that-
disarray. And
That dwarf
once,
said. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Wait,
once we've done that, maybe we could then talk to the quote unquote owner about kicking them out of their castle. And if
I
that doesn't go
Ogre-
well, we could then deal with it.
I have suspicions to believe that the cultists don't own this castle. And
Well,
I
yeah.
overheard the ogres were talking of
Mhm.
that the boss is merely allowing the cultists to be in here.
Which just strengthens what I
Okay.
said. Cool.
All right, so yeah, the ogres. The ogres are the ones who are actually in charge of the building.
Whoever the
Yeah, so if
ogres'
we can get
boss
them-
is.
Oh, okay.
Maybe we
Alright.
could talk to the boss first and be like, "Hey, we're gonna kill these guys." Like, is that a favor
I mean,
to
if we
you?
could find them.
Think we
I-
could get their favor by offering to take out the cult here?
I know.
I don't know. It seems like if they
Because
wanted
if-
him out, they could do it.
If they're working together, that means if these unlikely allies are working together, then that means that there's something beneficial to it. And we have nothing to give them that would outweigh whatever their deal is.
Mm,
Unless we
And-
can get something like sowing bad blood or a reason for them to, I think that that's a terrible option.
What if? Do you think it would help if we tried to find the treasure and like eject it from the castle so they lose a part of their ritual materials?
Shiste goes, if we find the treasure, we're finding the dragon. I almost guarantee that.
That's right. That's right. Maybe the dragon could help us. I might have
I-
some magic. I could talk to him. I have a way with dragons. I got some magic to
Mhm.
charm him too.
Yeah. Triste goes, I don't know, man. Maybe. My history with dragons has been that they're often in control. I mean, I don't know. John Luke, correct me if I'm wrong here with my
Mhm.
own character. That's chill if I am. I don't have like much of any experience like dealing with white dragons in particular.
No.
No. I go like I've never met a white dragon, so I don't really know what they're like, but all the other ones that I've dealt with have been they're in control and you do not ask things of them. So I'm worried about how that would go.
Actually,
From
Triste,
what-
I want you
Mhm.
to make a religion
Yeah.
check or a history check with advantage based off of your knowledge of the cult.
From what I know
History
about
or-
white
Well, that doesn't
dragons, they
matter. That's
are
shit.
Yeah.
very. They're not of all the dragons. They are not the thinkers. They are
Oh.
just hunters.
Remember, you have advantage, Triste.
Oh, advantage. Thank you. Sorry.
Damn.
Nice.
Like a boss.
Triste,
Cool.
one of the things you do remember about the cult.
Guidance!
Yeah.
No.
One of the things you do remember about the cult is that the highest members of the cult, the worm speakers, have magical artifacts that lets them that gives them authority and allows them authority to command dragons of a certain type.
The mask. We gotta steal it.
Triste goes, oh, hold on, wait. And she goes, she just says that back to the party, and and like probably because I mean Raph, yeah, like I had the exact same thought. I just look at Raph and just goes, the mask? You think
The
you think like it
mask
has
is
something?
dragon?
Oh my god. Okay. All right. So we get a hold of the mask. Like that like solves kills two birds one stone. We've got a dragon on our side, and we can end up killing the dragon anyway. Like if it's on our side, I could just kill it. Like
Yeah, it
afterwards.
sounds like it's
when we're
total
done.
domination if you have that mask. Who
I
did
said
they
it does say
had it?
I did say give authority, not necessarily gain domination.
Authority.
All right. Not exactly the same, but close.
If that's what you're saying, then if they
Like,
just
You
don't
say
have
that
the mask,
rephrases it and says, authority over them.
we
But
could
anything
just
we
try
plan-
to heist this mask.
But anything we do, even a heist, we'd have to scout it out, like you suggested earlier about this, scouting it with your. Who was it? She?
What
What is she?
Yeah.
Hoard.
She's a yellow canary.
Elker.
I'm
Can
going
she go
to
invisible?
summon P, and then I'm going to put my hand against that ice wall, just so she can go out of it
Okay.
and just explore within 100 feet of here.
Yep.
Well, if you give me just a second, I have a spell that would let. I realized I have Arcane Eye from the new 2024 like draconic spells.
By the way, after about 30 minutes of discussing and talking and just kind of resting up, you hear the thunderous footsteps of something walk past.
Ah! How big is this door?
It is giant size, so
Fuck.
it's big.
Mhm.
Set
Yes,
is
you're not going to be able to stop that from opening. You're going to get
Um,
crushed.
you don't. The door does not open for you, to you, but you do after like a couple of minutes of waiting, kind of bated breath.
Armor bag of this.
You
Oh,
feel
God.
the ground beneath you shift as the castle begins to move, and you see outside the castle is beginning to fly up into the sky.
All right. That's normal. We're fine.
Do you believe it is that giant?
Do you believe in
Does
life
Set
after love?
let us know that
No.
you heard a giant walk past? Because we were not told that any of us heard it.
I said
we all
you
hear it?
guys feel.
Oh, we all do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
The ground
Okay.
It's a
shakes.
giant. I think we would
Yeah,
feel it.
well, like my character doesn't have good perception.
Mhm.
I am
Healing.
going to ask or have Triste just go like, okay, well, wherever the controls are must be nearby because that dude just walked by and the castle's lifting off, right? So that's good information.
I don't know if those are entirely related.
Good point.
Could be correlated, could not be.
But
Um,
it doesn't feel like it's going to be safe out there right now. If
No.
you all will give me a few minutes, I can look around with she,
Yeah.
absolutely.
and I'll look through she's eyes and go on a bit of a scouting run.
Yep. And you can do 100 feet around you.
Would it help?
Oh, God damn, that's
we
not
turn
far.
her invisible?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
not
it's not-
far.
It's not far at all.
I
is
thought
it?
it would be further.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind. Never mind. This idea doesn't work.
Dilvar's already explored like to the right of the map a little bit, and she'll just relay that she saw a few doors here and there, and I think that was a stairwell. This. Sorry, this.
There's there is a stairwell that you noticed over here.
I'll put my armor back
I
on.
can't ping because you
Yeah, no
did
worries.
notice a stairwell up here in this area. There is a
Alright.
cave mouth up here. There's multiple ways of access. There's multiple places for you to go. Oh,
There's
and
a cave
over
let's finish too.
after about an hour or two in this rest, you guys hear the rumbling sounds again pass by.
Mm.
As we're listening out there, do we hear any conversations?
No, actually.
Okay.
During this rest, Triste is going to sit there and go, okay, hold on. She pulls out the brass brazier and kind of walks over to the balcony and goes, I'm gonna try to bring Worm back. I'm going to spend an hour trying to bring Worm back, but I would like to try to do
An
something.
hour?
Okay.
Yeah. ritual.
Yeah.
No,
10-minute
Mind
ritual?
Familiar ritual
Yeah,
costs
10
10 minutes.
Yeah.
Or something
Only 10
special,
minutes?
maybe.
Yeah.
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 Oh,
Rituals are
okay.
10 minutes. I don't know why
Yeah.
it was like, yeah.
Casting
an
time
hour.
plus 10 minutes.
Raphael will let everybody know he does have a very. I've got a
Uh,
pretty powerful spell for scouting, but I feel like I should save my magic.
And
The
what is
casting
this?
time of Find Familiar is
This
an
is the
hour.
perfect time to use it, Raph.
Yeah, I think
This,
I
we're,
think
this
Find
is
Familiar
before we
is an hour.
rest.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Oh, we
Before
about
we
to
rest and
rest,
recover
or
all that
what's
stuff.
going on?
Yeah, we're resting now.
Yeah.
We're starting it.
What
is when you
the
wanna use
spell,
it.
Raph?
It's an arcane eye, and I'll go ahead and cast it. Yeah.
Okay.
And I will immediately burn some sorcery points to. No, I don't think I have enough for a 4th level.
Okay.
But I will. How do I burn? Let me see. I'm trying to see how much.
7
3.
to make your 4th.
What's a 3rd?
5.
I will burn 5 sorcery points to recover that 3rd slot for the earlier 2nd level 2 invisibilities.
Okay.
That one.
Okay, you
That
have
way
an
I can
eye.
recover it on a short rest. All right, let's move it around. Where is it? Let me zoom in. I'll start where Zilver left off. Is there something on the map I can move around, or?
Yeah, there's something
Oh,
on the
there it
map
is.
you can move it around.
Yeah.
I gave you access to it.
I see it.
Oh, it costs 6 to
Alright.
make a. It costs 6 to make a 4th and 5 to make a 3rd.
Yeah, so I want to say that when I try to bring Worm
Uh-huh.
back,
Yeah.
functionally I'm not asking to do anything, but texture-wise, I know regardless he's going to come back as a skeleton, but I want
Yeah.
to try to influence the spell to force him to never be more than a skeleton so he cannot feel pain.
Okay. I want
wow.
you to make a check using your spellcasting ability.
Guidance!
Okay.
Casting
guys,
spell.
thank you very much.
Mauricio, you don't have to shout
Mhm.
that so loudly.
Oh no,
I don't believe the-
I went guidance.
Oh no.
Vericia went guidance.
It
Oh
doesn't
eye
matter.
doesn't have vision.
no.
10.
So,
Sad.
Triste, how bad
my
do you
God.
want
Yeah.
this to be?
It's a 10.
I mean, I think I want my patron to know
Oh,
that
wait,
I
it is
was
a 10.
trying to warp the spell and essentially take my own will and force it onto the spell and sort of like
Mhm.
push him out. I want him to
I
be aware of
see.
that.
I'm going to say that it is still a
shit.
failure. But as you bring Worm back into existence, you see the skeleton is carved with sigils and runes that you recognize your master using on occasion.
I'm looking at the bones and going, what the fuck? What has he done? What did he do?
Make an Arcana check.
Oh god. All right.
Guidance.
Oh, and
Could I
let me.
switch my? Could I have regained a 4th level?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
That will also
Guidance.
cheer you on. You got this.
Does the arcane eye have like night vision of any kind?
It doesn't have. I can't even see its own token. It doesn't have any vision from my roll 20.
Okay,
what
I was just
that's-
about to fix that. I was just double checking.
Yes, it does have dark
Were you
vision.
asking
out
about
to
the
30
spell? I'm
foot.
sorry.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
was 30-foot dark vision.
Yeah.
30 foot. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Just checking. Am I able to benefit from multiple guidances?
No.
Not
No.
the singular spell.
Okay.
No.
Mine's better. Because it was first.
Cool.
And I never said Set was giving you guidance, just cheered you on.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
So,
She's just looking at the.
you realize as you get these, this is making Worm a focal point.
Mhm.
Also, whenever he, whenever a spell is cast through Worm, he will feel the effects of the spell, whatever they may be. If it's a damaging
Cool.
effect, he will feel the pain that would be the target would experience.
I squint at it and I go, "Oh, you motherfucker!"
What was it? I'm sorry.
you-
What's happening? I don't want to miss out.
Bringing Worm back, and there are arcane symbols carved into his bones that will make it so that if I cast any spells through him, then he'll feel the effect. So if it's a damaging spell, he'll feel the pain.
That's fine. I genuinely felt sick for a second once I realized what was happening. That's
Oh,
disgusting,
Armor Magnet,
John.
this doesn't require a cup of water anymore.
No, it doesn't.
What
It
the
requires a
hell?
shard of blue glass. It's also a bonus action to cast now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Does that mean you
Good
can't
for
cast
Aya.
it?
Oh no, that doesn't mean you can't cast it. The component pouch would at least have it.
I am working on the eye, but my roll 20 is fucking.
Oh.
Hold on.
casting armor of Agathis soon. Riley, I swear to God, if you get sick by Wednesday, I'm going to
I'm
beat
going
you
to the
up.
doctor tomorrow.
Good. You better be stable on Wednesday, because I haven't
Oh.
had Aya in so long.
Alright, back to this.
Yeah,
Oh,
back to
son
this.
of a bitch. Every
What's
time I
going
move
on?
the eye, my whole browser reloads.
Oh
What
god.
the fuck?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's
My
a
laptop
computer
is-
issue at this point.
My laptop's not great. I already had to restart it during session.
Have
Mhm.
you tried not having a laptop and instead shelling out the money for a beautiful PC?
I don't like desktops anymore. Ever since I got my first laptop, I was like, I like the portability.
Hmm.
But my
You were
roll
very
20 is
strange.
messing up.
Uh,
Theater of the
I will
mind,
go
the
ahead
arcane
and
eye.
tell you
So,
that a
Is there a
desktop
creature
is
outside?
significantly better, especially
you
since
do
can
not see any
upgrade it.
creatures outside right now. You are basically seeing what Zilver has seen. You see kind of a pathway up the giant, like, central structure of the ice that leads to one of the towers. The tower specifically that is crumbling. You saw a cavern entrance that leads into a tunnel. You do see an outer building, circular building. Yep.
See where I'm pinging? That would
Yep.
be the first place I try to go. And if the doors do the doors have the 1 inch?
They
holes
would not,
anywhere? It would-
unfortunately, have a 1-inch hole.
I
They
didn't
would
think
be
so.
pretty
Alright.
closely sealed.
All right. So after it scouts around the entire, unless you, were you
Mhm.
not done describing? Because I don't.
I was done.
All right. So I'm gonna try to move it one more time. As soon as I can't go through any doors, what is this thing here? This little northern little cube of fucking thing reloaded again.
1 second.
Yes. There's that center circle, and then there's like a little rectangle
Mhm.
attached
Yep.
to the top. Is that an open roof? Like
No,
a
it is
courtyard or
not.
something?
It's not open roof. It is a. It looks like another outer building.
Any
Let me
open
see.
windows in any of these rooms?
No open window in that room, unfortunately.
I did see a staircase on the southern deal, so after scouting the courtyard, that would be my next
Mhm.
check. Looking for anybody that looks official, like not these ogres, you know, like
Mhm.
a giant, to see if they could lead the eye to
Yeah.
important rooms.
Unfortunately, you do not see anything other than ogres just patrolling this place.
And I'll relay this all. It doesn't. It's not
Mhm.
like find familiar. I can still speak to you all as
Yeah.
I'm seeing this. I'm not blind or anything. I'll be like, guys, I can't go through any of these doors. They don't have keyholes like normal doors, but there's this staircase. And after describing the whole courtyard and what the ogres are doing, if there's nothing of insight there, I'd like to explore the different floors. Just depends on how long it's going to take to scout this place now.
Are you going to take the go into the cavern entrances and such?
Yeah, as long as we have the time.
Okay.
First off, looking for would there be doors that look important, something that signifies this is the boss of the castle's roof? This way leads to the treasure.
There's no real there's nothing labeling the places.
Right, let's try to if we can explore enough and find the treasure room. There's probably a door blocking it, but
you actually through your scouting and scouting specifically the places where you can find like all the places where you can just go to without having to wait for somebody to open a door. Yeah. You do eventually find the treasure room.
Oh yeah, guys, look! I found it. I found the treasure room.
That means we could go down in the depths of the castle. You do find that the cavern tunnels that on the top floor do eventually lead there, as well as the spiral staircase, I believe, also leads there.
All right.
But as you find all the treasure, you kind of look up, looking around, and do see the form of a massive white dragon.
A flash of thought real quick. Does Raphael know? Would I know how to... I'll ask this out loud. Hey guys, can they see invisible things real quick before I move any further?
Potentially.
Raphael would not have been a studious lad.
Does Trispe know about the blind sight?
I was thinking true sight, but that's Hayden a meta above.
Is arcane eye is
it's invisible.
Invisible,
it's
right?
invisible. Yeah.
It's invisible and invulnerable.
Yeah.
And invulnerable.
Yeah.
I don't want to set off any alarms.
It's also flying, so there's not much to detect.
Is there light down there?
Is it awake, actually?
At the moment, kind of. It's not. It's not. It looks like it's brooding over the gold, but it's not resting. It's just clung to the top of the cavern, watching and looking out for anybody who might be coming.
Yeah. My question is there any any light down there?
Let's see here. I am going to say... Maybe.
No.
1 second.
I doubt the dragon.
I just remembered. Arcane Eye only has 30 feet of dark vision, which means the eye's within 30 feet of it.
It would have had to have been.
Raphael will set up to 60 foot.
It is not lit internally in here.
Raphael will ask the group, hey, should I look around the treasure room, or do we just want to say it's a success knowing where it's at? Because I feel like the first task is finding that mask.
Triste goes, I mean, I think you should keep going, because if we can find specifically where the mask is, like, you haven't found the mask.
I feel like I should retreat, right? And if we got the time,
would the mask not be on a worm speaker?
We need
to find him.
Yeah, we need to find him. We also
any tips? Where should I look?
Around the dragon.
Do I have any suggestions?
Would it? What is the time of day?
No.
Would we think they're sleeping? Anybody's sleeping right now, and they're just.
It's daytime, isn't it?
Okay, it is daytime.
Okay, so they should be walking around. It
also,
works for an hour.
Also, Raphael, did you say that it's on the ceiling? In there?
Ceiling?
Yeah,
What
it's
does
on.
that mean?
It's on the ceiling. It is clasped
catch
into
that.
the ceiling. Yeah.
Yep.
The dragon is on the ceiling?
Yep.
That is
I-
good to
it-
know.
Yeah, that
Did
makes
that
sense.
make the
considering
dragon
it's
sound
a
cute
white
to
dragon.
anybody else just now?
It
No.
reminds me of this official ice wing art from Wings of Fire.
Has anybody ever seen a bats hanging from a ceiling flipped upside down and they look like they're at a rave? That's what I was imagining.
My question is, I'm just wondering. This is a place built for giants and ogres. It seems. Everything is very large.
Mhm.
How big's the bed?
Oh, the bed is huge. It is.
God, Sylvar's just like,
Everybody could actually sleep. Have their own spot on the bed.
yeah, no,
Nice.
Raph
Oh my
is
God.
getting kicked the fuck off.
My worry is, if this dragon is alerted, will it try to find us?
Oh, I'm
Should we
so
stay
scared
kind of-
of
They
just
are-
a
they
little
are the
dragon.
They are the predatory type of all the
Mhm.
chromatics.
And we just kill it.
If we fight
I
that
can't even
thing,
type.
the entire castle is going to know where we are.
Yeah.
You don't hide the dragon.
It doesn't seem as though, from what you've told us about these ogres, that they care too much about these cultists.
They have a symbiotic relationship, which means
I know what a
I'm
symbiotic
guessing.
relationship is. I'm not
Mhm.
stupid, Faricia.
Rough
Unlike
didn't-
some people
I
in
never
this
said
room.
that. I never
Tris
said
is
you
like,
were.
you really jumped to a conclusion there about like why she was bringing that up.
Yes.
Sylvar just rolls her eyes.
If we have
She's
fight
had
the
a long
dragon,
day.
Mm-hmm.
What's being talked about right now? I'm sorry.
if
Symbiotic
we had,
relationships.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
if we end up fighting the dragon, we're gonna have to have this entire place coming down on us.
I think we could find that mask and maybe he'll help us. Surely it doesn't want to serve these things. Or I don't know. And I just wanted to say, Raphael getting kicked out of the bed, let's say that did happen, he would take it as kind of like, that's funny. I'll respect that. And Raphael would find another place to sit.
No,
But I wanted to make
Sylvar
sure he doesn't
doesn't-
take any negative insult from it.
Oh,
That's
well,
just how
Sylvar
Zilver
wouldn't
is.
sleep on this bed. She would honestly try going to a different room. She
You
doesn't
No,
care how
she's
dangerous
not.
that is.
Do
No,
not
she's
try
not.
No, let's
Yes, she
roleplay that. Let's
would.
roleplay. Zilver tries to open the fucking door.
That is still leaning
Sylvar's
against
already
the door.
like walked into one of the other rooms. She knows.
While
that he's there.
invisible.
Yeah,
At
While
this point, your
invisible, not now.
invisibility has worn off.
yeah. She's.
They
she
maybe
Yeah.
it's
knows
this
that.
map, but if I move anything, it takes like 5 seconds for my input to be recognized. So I'm like, I don't think I should touch this thing. I'll try. I'll keep you updated, but just warning you that I might not see what's on Roll20.
Esper,
Yeah.
we're not in a safe place to wander around. You know that, right?
Sylvar wants the other room.
That's
Zilver,
not gonna move.
Zilver's a serious person, aren't they?
Yeah, and you know what? She's sick and tired of having to share rooms at this point. Sick of it.
So she's.
Okay.
All right.
All
if,
right.
If you alert, if
Could I
you
let me
alert
ask
this
something
place,
real quick? Does
Yeah.
Zilver look frustrated, as in she's worried about her the people that just attacked us, the Drows, her sister? Does she look like she needs some time alone? Can I insight that?
I mean, she's been going through it. You don't really even have to insight this to know that she's kind of just is like, I need my alone time. I fucking hate it here.
You guys think we need to look in those other rooms? I just... Fuck, Hayden's... I wish I could think of... no, hold on. I got this. I think it'd be cool if we had somebody in the other room. I could keep a contacted message if anybody wants to check out those other rooms. Right,
I'm gonna-
guys? And he's trying to...
I'm gonna
Give
ritually
Zilver.
cast Find Familiar to turn she into a spider.
Why?
so that I can look outside this door.
Oh. Spiders don't live in cold environments, though.
It's not a spider, it's a familiar.
Still spider.
Still a familiar.
Mm.
And John, without me messing with roll
yeah.
20, could I try to find the worm speaker or any sign of it with the arcane eye? I've got
Yeah,
an
you can
hour.
try. Within the hour of casting time, through the occasional like following people who go through places,
Mm-hmm.
you actually overhear a conversation.
Yeah.
What we gonna do about this? No, we're gonna have to go to, go talk with the worm speakers to see what they're gonna do. Now that Resmir's dead, we're gonna need to get a new worm speaker, the Black Mask.
They need a new black mask worm speaker.
Oh my god, that's
And
perfect for Sylvar.
I think one of these guys might be going to talk to the other guy real quick, so I'm gonna follow him.
Did we find a black mask on Resmir?
No, you didn't.
And we didn't find it in her room either, did we?
No, you didn't.
No?
Maybe she was a candidate.
That's what it sounds like, yeah.
Yeah.
Do these guys go to talk to Resmir? Or, who's here?
They don't
The
seem
White Mask.
to. And they
Oh,
don't go to the White Mask. You actually get from various conversations that Resmir was the one who was supposed to be on this place, not the other guy.
Hmm.
Oh.
They don't give me any idea of where this guy is, though.
No.
Or did I misunderstand you just now? Is there not
No,
a
no.
guy here?
The White Mask Worm Speaker is not here. He's somewhere
Oh.
else, doing something else.
Oh shit.
Is that in this
Resmir-
castle?
He's not in
No.
this castle. Resmir was the one who was supposed to be working on this castle.
Fuck. We gotta kill the dragon now.
See?
All right.
Could I, if I have enough time, Raphael say, hey guys, if we got enough time, should I go look in the treasure room? Maybe that I can sneak past that dragon with the eye if it can see us. I don't know. But what if
should
that
we,
other mask is in there?
should we
I
try to
doubt it
find
would
the
be.
should we try to find the boss of this castle?
Should
Oh yeah, the one that runs it.
Raphael.
Also-
Giant.
ogres do not seem to like these cultists, and I doubt the master of this castle would as well.
It still
I mean,
sounds like they're doing a job. They might
Raphael.
have, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the other things you do note is they talk about how like the black dragon mask showed up in the Well of Dragons.
I don't
And that was a clear sign to the worm speakers, in which caused them to be recalled to the Well of Dragons to be actually so that they could get another worm speaker for the Black Mask.
They're saying, Raphael say they're saying something about like a was it Well of Dragons?
Yeah,
But-
Well of
mean,
Dragons.
Black
Well of
Dragon
Dragon.
Mask showed up in the Well of Dragons,
Yeah, I got
and
that the this black mask showed up and
And-
they were all called. Do you think Resmir had it and when they died, it just teleported magically here so they could find a new one or something? Because what if
Not
it's here?
the
What if
weirdest thing I've heard of.
I don't. I have no idea how that works.
stealing that mask would be a big blow if we could find it at the Well of Dragons?
Sylvar
John.
nods.
Yeah.
When I finish ritually casting this,
Mm-hmm.
can I have she crawl underneath the door, and then just look to see what's on the other side, in the room on the other side of this door?
Mm.
She's just
So
going to
far-
sit at like the
I'm gonna
very
say
bottom
yes.
of the door, next to the door, just so I can look
Uh-huh.
outside of it.
Yeah.
Sylvar taking every ounce of her willpower not to crush a spider.
Oh shit.
oh, Zavada, I'm so sorry, I forgot.
What? Forgot what?
You're staring at she very angrily.
Oh, that's yours.
Yes, you watched me do this.
I really wasn't watching you. Distracted
don't-
by other things.
Please don't step on my familiar.
I will not.
And do I see the ogre still in the other room, or is the main area, lobby area outside of this occupied?
Actually, a little bit yes, and a little bit no. It's shifted a little bit.
You gotta make a spider token now.
I gotta make a spider token.
It's gotta be even smaller than Raphael.
I can't do that. That is something I can't do. I can't make a smaller spider token.
You also gotta make a token for a canary at some point.
At some point, yeah.
Okay, you want us to make too many tokens.
You should have a
Wait,
supply
still-
of tokens. It's not hard to make a token.
I'm lazy!
I am.
And
I don't
this is
care.
why Bear will never get their
Boom.
whip.
And I just need to be able to see through it. It's in a wall.
It is in a wall. Let me.
Oh, did y'all see the Icewind art I sent?
I have not yet. So I'm
It's
gonna.
in character concept.
It's in a wall. It's in a wall.
It's no
There we
longer
go.
in a wall.
Alright, I can see through it. The Zogurs are still in the same area. They changed positions a little bit.
1 second. I'm in the process of.
Mhm.
How are we gonna sneak around?
Oh shit, that's a lot of ogres.
And right
might
now
not
you see
encountering
these
a lot of
ogres just kind of talking to each other, and they're kind of. It's kind of looking like they're in some kind of like conference meeting or whatever, just talking about some stuff.
I'll have she crawl over on the floor and try to listen in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, she's getting crushed.
Oh yeah, she can. She's a fucking spider. She is very hard to notice.
Very hard to notice.
And I'll
Could
make
get
her
crushed
do it
by
stealth.
accident though.
I'll make her do it
Yeah.
stealthily. She's up against
Make-
the
make a
the
stealth
corner
check.
of the wall.
Make her have a stealth check with advantage.
Spider 5e. Let me see what the stat block of
Mhm.
a spider is.
Mhm.
+2 to stealth, or +4 to stealth. Okay.
Oh, nice.
22.
With a 22, she is well invisible and such. And you are overhearing these ogres talk about. It's basically kind of weird, boring stuff. Talking about the next shift and who's going to take what duty and what.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So it's changing of the guards.
Yeah.
If we want to surprise the ogres, a lot of them, there's a lot in there.
Well,
Saying.
what do you think? Are the ogres our true enemy here, or is the dragon?
Good. You have a point. I'm just pointing it out.
The ogres seem like they'd be easier to deal with. However,
There
we
are
might be
8
able
of them.
to have them potentially fight against this dragon.
What if I just want to listen in to see
Mhm.
their general disposition towards cultists, like comments
Yeah.
they make. Are
Ugh.
the ogres? I'm looking to see if they don't like the cultist.
Make an
Yeah,
insight
I
check.
might just be going insane.
Oh, that's not gonna be great. Why am I asking this?
Yeah, why are you asking this?
Oh, wow.
What?
Okay.
Damn.
That's a really good roll.
Yeah.
You do
really
get
good for
the
me.
you do get the sense that they're not fond of the cultists, but they're more worried about getting paid and doing their job. So the cultists do get on their nerves. They're very unhappy with the idea of the kobolds. The kobolds give like a stink to the place they don't like, and yeah, they're just generally unhappy about the situation. But they figure that the boss has a reason for it.
The ogres are saying that there are kobolds here, as well as the cultists.
Oh
Well,
no,
yeah.
whatever will we do? Fucking kobolds! Oh no, the scariest thing ever. I say that as Esper, not as Sylvar.
Gotcha.
I'm just writing
Raphael's
notes.
arcane eye is looking for any sign of this well of the dragons.
Do you think that
Raphael, you get this sense from that the Well of the Dragons isn't a place in the castle, but a place like in the world
Gotcha.
that the castle might be going to right now.
Oh, it's
Oh,
yikes.
oh, we don't want to be here for very long. Oh no.
Probably not.
Now another question.
Yeah.
It sounds like the ogres generally don't like the cultists and kobolds, and but the cultists may just be paying them.
Well,
if-
we could always pay them more.
If
Who has money
it-
here?
That looks at you and then empties their pockets, which are empty.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, what if? Do you think we could maybe kill their leader? I know I know that me killing, yes, I know, but I don't think these are really good creatures,
The ogres or the cultists?
especially the ogres.
Borislav, have you ever considered that you are a hypocrite?
What do you mean?
That kind of purses their lips but doesn't comment.
What does that mean, Silver?
He keeps trying to get us not to kill things, and now she's advocating towards killing things. I do not care either way. But it is
don't
quite
like-
annoying.
I don't like to do it. I really hate it.
What if we try
But-
to make a deal with him first? I mean, we don't have the gold, but maybe we can do something for him.
We can let them have the
What?
gold in the dragon's hoard.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah, that is a good idea. We
Just
could.
kill the dragon, run out the cultists, and let them have the dragon's hoard. I think that
Kinda
should be
let 'em
enough
know.
payment.
That the
We-
the cult is going down soon, and he can have it when it collapses or something.
Should what if we try to make a deal with this boss?
Yeah.
I see no issue with that.
If what they're interested in is payment, we could let him have the hoard. Whereas
But isn't
right
it like
now, I
his
think
already?
I
Well,
think it's
it's
the
the
cults, and the
dragon.
cults are paying them.
Yeah.
If we
Explicitly,
find them,
it's
I think they're being paid with the hoard. Only a
I
percentage,
thought
only a small amount.
the horde was material components for some kind of ritual. That's
no,
what I
it's
was assuming.
Dragon's Hoard.
It might be both. But if we can convince the ogres and the giants to not hinder us and give us a chance to kill the dragon, and then they get 50% of the horde,
I would say we would have to argue 70 for them.
we
They
could,
are
we could try
quite
50.
greedy creatures.
We could
We
try
could try
50.
50 first.
I don't
but
think they're getting a lot of it right now. I think 50% is a really good deal for them, and we'd still be able to get the most of it back to its rightful owners.
Fair enough. That sounds fine by me.
I'm cool with that.
We gotta find this guy though.
Do
I
you-
guess we're
is this-
assuming it's a giant?
this- I don't know.
Probably that
Someone
thing
of
that
it-
made the entire ground shake.
Someone
yeah.
of importance that they're serving. We need to find them. Is your eye still up?
How long's it been? How much time we got left with you?
Oh my god,
John?
John's dead.
I'm
I like
sorry.
this.
Repeat the question for me. I was distracted.
How much time we got left with the eye?
It's probably about up by now.
Oh,
Do you have any more of it?
I could do it one more time. Give us another hour to look around.
And then we could finish at the long rest.
Yeah,
Theoretically. Yep.
Okay.
theoretically.
Alright.
I was just like, oh my god,
How are we gonna long rest in here though? But
I mean,
it's fine.
if you don't make too much noise and anybody stomping around doesn't hear you.
But yeah, let's go ahead. 4th level,
Mm-hmm.
Arcane Eye, and I'll anywhere I haven't looked for.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Well,
the
before
ogres
we
might have
go,
forgot
what
we
am
were
I
in here.
looking for?
They probably
yeah,
did.
the ogres are pretty stupid.
What if? Wait, hold on. Before I cast this, what if Triste asked to be taken to? Because I can't get through these doors with the eye. There's not enough room, and that was the issue earlier with the first one. So
Well,
there's a chance I might not be able to find him.
if there is a gap underneath the doors, these are very big doors. They might have a bigger gap than what we would.
Not enough
I
of a
think a
gap.
spider's smaller than
Only
an
a 1-inch gap, or like a 1-inch keyhole.
Like, not enough size for the arcane eye, but just enough for the spider. The spider can flatten down and such.
Really? Even these massive doors?
Yeah, even the massive doors.
Damn.
Damn, they
These are really
rough
good.
out.
These are really good giant carpenters.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
They're carved mostly of
Raphael.
ice.
Raphael will explain that to everybody and be like, do you guys think Triste should ask one of these ogres to take us to the boss? That you learned something from the prisoners, and is the fucking prisoner torture sound still going? No, that went out.
not anymore.
What do you guys think?
We could try to parlay.
I hate
Parlay?
to say this, but
Mhm.
that is a good idea, Raphael.
Triste talent or? Oh my goodness! Thank you. I almost didn't notice. I knew you were nice. Never mind. I'm not
I'd
gonna
rather kill
point-
myself than be nice to you ever again.
No, that wasn't nice. You were just pointing out a fact. It's a good idea. I'm not gonna. It's not a big deal.
Uh-huh.
The question is,
Mhm.
should we try to attempt this after we rest or before?
I would say after we rest.
After?
Some
Mhm.
of you need it.
Is there anything else we can get done before we rest?
Not that I can think of. Although
Nope.
I would prefer to rest in my own place, but whatever.
Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Harvey is going to speak up and say he has the sending spell.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh.
If Harvey can figure out who this boss is, find out what they look like and their name,
Mhm.
he might be able to send them our
Like
offer.
another arcane eye, and to see if he's walking around again in the course of an hour.
Well,
Mhm.
Harvey just needs to see them and like know of them, and then from somewhere else he can
Mhm.
use sending.
Yeah.
How do we get Harvey to know of?
That's a question.
That is a question.
That's what
I
I'm pointing
mean,
out.
we can always just worry about that.
What about the introducing these prisoners to the boss?
No, I doubt it would be interested in that.
I mean, it's just enough not to get an audience, but be in there and then leave.
I think
Could.
we could just have Triste
could.
ask the ogres.
That's what I like the best. Feels like, and if we need to attack this guy, we'll at least be in his face.
Yeah, Triste goes, I mean, I don't know. I'm less scared of an ogre than I am of a dragon, so for
What about 8 ogres?
Triste thinks about it for a moment. She goes, I don't
Fine.
know. If I kill the leader, they'll probably stop, and I think I have the ability to do that.
I would rather fight the dragon.
Does anybody know anything about giants? How does their if you take out the
They
head,
are really big.
Are you the leader if you take out their leader? Has
I
anybody read
I
anything
think
about that?
that is asinine.
Should I make a
Tristan
nature
goes,
check?
Make a
Yeah,
nature
I'm hoping
check.
everybody can roll if I can check to be like, yes, that's the fuck how it works.
Tristan
I
would
mean,
not know
Triste,
anything.
Triste, you could just go ask them.
Ask them.
Oh,
Ask
Harvey,
them
yeah.
ask them why they follow their boss.
Oh, okay. All right. That's fair.
As Talus?
Yes.
Magician already coming in handy. That's +4.
How big
Mhm.
are these ogres?
They're large sized.
Triste, if I increase your
Mhm.
size to large, could you alter your form to look like one of these guys to better talk to them if that's something we want to do? I just want to put the option out there.
So
fucking
could
possible?
I look like so if I got my size changed, I'd be able to take on the appearance of one of them that I'd seen, correct?
Yeah.
And then could you
Or
walk
of
up
an
to him
ogre.
and be like, hey,
Yeah.
what do you think of the boss? Do you think if somebody beat him, would you follow the guy that beat him? Just be like, but bro.
Tracy
Well,
just
like-
kind of nods her head and she goes, I have a way to ask that. Yeah, I could do that.
Why don't you
All
try
right.
to look like a smaller one right now?
How do you let's see.
Yeah, all right, sure. And she just sort of like flexes her fingers and she sort of just rubs her hands over her face and just pulls her skin
Wait!
down and boom.
Wait!
Yes? Well, I already
Don't
look
rip
like one.
up.
Yes?
No, don't rip up Talus's clothes. No, you're small.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
it
I
doesn't
thought
change
you were
my
gonna get large for
size.
a second.
But
I was like, oh
also-
shit. Sorry, that's my bad.
Also, have you seen what they wear? They don't wear Talus's clothes.
They definitely
She
Listen,
don't
thinks
wear
about
remembering
that
the
for a few moments.
much
She goes like,
clothing.
"Oh,
Do they have
that's
tops
gonna be
on?
uncomfortable."
Now, what's their apparel?
I assume loincloths.
Are these ogres fashionable?
No, they're not. At the most,
Loincloths?
they are. At the most, they are probably wearing thick furs.
What? Yeah.
Okay.
What is peak ogre fashion? What's in right now for ogres?
Well, for these
So-
ogres, it's furs and covering them because it's
Are there
fucking
any-
cold.
Are there any ogre clothing in this room?
No,
Probably
not in
good.
this room.
What
There's
do you
no
guys think?
furs?
Will they? do you think
There are
they'll
no
work?
furs. You do see a couple of them sporting just a loincloth, but
Oh, maybe Trista, you could just grab the blanket, put it over your shoulders, and just be like, "I'm chilling. I'm not on shift right now. I'm just hanging out, and I'm cold."
you can do that
An
if you
ogre
want.
in a snuggie.
We gotta try that now because that's
Yeah.
hilarious. Because it's a huge blanket.
What, is
right?
it warm?
Yeah. I didn't have anything else to do, so I'm hanging out with you guys while you're on watch. So what do you guys think?
I just got off shift.
Yeah.
So Tracy goes, "Okay, hold on. This is sounding
Yeah.
dumber by the moment. Hold on.
Hold on, that's
This sounds like a terrible idea. I feel like I'm about to get hurt. I'm gonna be honest
I feel
here.
like I'm about to hurt someone.
I think that I'm better off just going and talking to the boss. Let's
That's
go with that
Yes.
plan. If things go bad, I just need she goes, "Wait, how do I let you guys know? Because you're not coming with me, right?"
I can come with. You will need someone to protect you just in case.
How are you gonna come with
You're
invisibility?
not the cultist, though.
Invisibility.
I could alter
The
my
fact that-
form as a kobold.
Raphael,
What's up?
I
Mm.
mean no offense to you by saying this, but you are not a very good protector.
She.
Trista goes, "I mean, a spellcaster's going to be helpful regardless. Okay, I could invisibility
Maybe we should
someone
just
for
finish our rest and then go.
Yeah, no, definitely not
Try to
before
talk-
we finish.
Try to talk to the boss after we finish our rest.
Can
Yeah.
anybody look outside and see,
We could
and
parlay.
see where we're going?
I mean, we can do that after
Mauricia,
we're
did
done
you just
resting.
learn that word?
No?
Because you are using it quite a lot today.
I like the word, and it's very
it's a
appropriate
good
for
word.
right now.
Yeah,
It
context
is
sensitive. Yeah.
appropriate. However, it makes you feel like you just learned the word.
Yeah,
I
I
mean-
think I'd like to finish the rest.
Okay.
I
You
mean,
definitely finish your rest.
you don't use like a ruler to bang a nail into a piece of wood. I'm
What?
going to use the appropriate tool.
Yeah.
I'm
What was the word?
Parlay.
Parlay.
Parlay. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good. That's pretty appropriate. Raphael's like agreeing with
It's-
Reese.
Tristy's
Parlay,
like,
yeah.
there's only one word for this. It's parlay. Because I'm
Yeah.
literally going to walk in there and
Yes.
ask for essentially a ceasefire so we can make a deal.
Oh, we're just going in as ourselves.
Yeah.
Tristy goes,
Think
I'm gonna
so.
walk in as Talus so I can walk around
Oh,
without
okay.
getting harassed. But once I'm in there, yeah, I'm dropping my disguise. I'm gonna let him see me.
Well, what about the rest of us?
Trista goes, this is it. I need to be able to communicate with you guys. What do we have that would let me do that?
I think
Got my
we're all
message,
going to have to
Pantra.
go. Maybe we drag the prisoners and
Uh-huh.
maybe we could say the prisoners have information that your boss would very much like. And we drag the
Okay.
prisoners there and me and Zavera are invisible again?
Well, I can definitely turn Zilvera invisible really easily. Raph,
Well,
after we've
Triste-
we've rested, you could do one as well. Yeah.
Just as from my knowledge of magic, would you be able to hold your form as Talus if you turn somebody invisible?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
She's like,
get-
she thinks about it and she goes, "Wait, yes, I could."
Yeah. Oh, the fuck you say?
Yeah. Alter self is not concentration.
That
Yes,
is.
it is. It is.
It is.
What?
It is.
Why does my
If I get it,
copy not have it?
got the legacy maybe?
No, let me,
Because that
let
was
me
my
look at the
big
new one.
issue with
Let
it
me
was
look
that
at the new one.
Elias is a warlock in our Saturday campaign. I was like, I'll take this, and I didn't realize it was concentration. So I was like, I have to get a
Oh.
fucking disguise. 'cause
New one
when I
is
fight, I'm
both
gonna
of them were, yeah.
Yeah, both of them are
It
concentration.
might be
Okay, I'm gonna go.
it
recopy
might be
my info.
your class feature or your invocation.
Oh, maybe. Let me go look. That's
The
Master of
invocation
Myriad
is
Forms.
concentration.
Yeah.
Okay.
Elias has it, and
I
it
just
gives you
wanted
the
to
ability
double
to
check.
cast the spell.
Just wanted to
Yeah,
double
for some
check.
reason it just wasn't there. All right,
So
cool.
our
I'm
plan-
copying down the
our-
info again because that's
Our
weird.
plan for next session is
Mhm.
we drag the prisoners to the boss. We try to
Yeah.
convince them to let us to drag the prisoners to the boss.
Yep.
Me
Mhm.
and Zilvera are invisible. And then when we get there, we parlay
Mhm.
Yep.
and offer
Anyways.
them half of a dragon sword.
Yes.
Or we're dead and their problem.
Anyways,
we-
y'all should check character concept for my design for Zilvar's steed.
Are we ending session?
I mean,
Ooh.
It is a
Ooh.
good time to end our session today.
Oh, I like that so much.
That
I
looks
didn't
good.
get to do. What is it? What's the concept of? The
That's
art?
the
Zilvar's
steed.
Does it only have one
Okay.
arm?
no, I just haven't drawn the other arm because that will
So it
get
didn't
in the
block the view.
way of trying to
Yeah,
show the
makes-
rib cage that I want to do.
Oh, that's
yeah,
really
makes
cool.
sense. It does look amazing. Is that
Yeah,
what
it's
you've been
big.
working on while we were doing this?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
something
and
I was
thank you for
hoping to-
continuing on Sun for me. I do
Well,
still want
of
the
course,
art.
you paid me, so of course I'm going to do it.
Yeah, I
just-
apologize
gotta
for
figure out-
killing him.
That wasn't
Well,
your
I
fault.
don't
That
care
was the
that
luck of
much.
the dice.
It kind of
Yeah,
was.
I just felt bad that I didn't have any time to work on him at all, because of course I started my new job when I had to also work from 5 to 11 o'clock at night.
Oh,
Mhm.
And I was just like, oh my god, I can't do anything. And then I would also have to work on the weekends too. With the
Like
5
I
to
said,
11
it's
thing.
perfectly fine. I understand working those hours. It's terrible.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
feed your mounts a banana.
Why?
So-
It's not that kind of bat. It's based off of the pallid bat and the different species of Midas bat.
Hey everybody, thank you for making it this far at the very least. Just want to say, hey, if you want to support my channel, it would be awesome if you liked, subscribed, commented, all that fun stuff. If you want to add a little bit of extra support on there, go to my Ko-fi channel. The link will be in the description. Right now, I don't know if the link is actually clickable or not, but I'll have the actual URL you need to go to that you can just copy and paste into the browser. But yeah, you can go to my Ko-fi page. hire me as a game master, even just like subscribe, get some little extra fun stuffs. Or, I mean, you can check out my other store and see if anything there intrigues you. Just there for a little bit of extra support. I'm trying to make sure that I can keep myself self-sufficient on this stuff, and every little bit helps. Um, Thank you very much for watching this, and I hope to see you in the next video.